Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark and welcome to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel and give my first impressions. Timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. Today we're taking a look at RAM, Random Access Mayhem, and this seems to be a top-down action roguelike. Once again, don't know too much about this game or any games on this series, but this is a game that definitely grabbed my attention because it seemed to have quite a nice amount of details put into the visuals, and a lot of the gameplay seems pretty unique and interesting to me, at least, where apparently you're playing some kind of, like, you know, Mario's Cappy. You're taking control of enemies, and that's apparently the whole gimmick of the game in this action roguelike, where apparently it's all about robots and sci-fi stuff. I'm all down for it. A few things about this game. This was done by two game directors. They've been working on this game for about 3 years now. And it was originally a game jam, and I've got to say I've been surprised to not get that many games that originated as game jams that then were sent on this series, because honestly a lot of indie games do come from game jams. For those of you who don't know, those are events where people can get together from the video game industry and just try to make a game very quickly with certain restrictions. We're talking like couple hours, a day, a week, these kind of things. It's a really enjoyable experience if you're in the industry, something that I think is super cool in the video game world. So this apparently did start off as a game jam, and I always find those to be really interesting to look at, because that means that they started off with a very simple mechanic and concept that then evolves after having been spent time on after 3 years apparently. And usually with game jams, you do a little project and then you kind of fall in love with the very small concept, and then you just kind of build from there. And it seems like apparently they've also have an entire series on YouTube where they kind of documented a lot of the development of the game, which those are the kind of things I personally love to watch on YouTube, so I'll definitely look forward to seeing that. They've won an audience voting award, yeah, apparently they also have a nice community behind the game already, because this seems to be a fairly high skill ceiling game, which I myself love these games. Feels pretty rewarding if you can be comfortable with high skill ceiling games. It can be tricky to balance these kinds of games, so I'm definitely excited to see where this goes. First off, I've already seen a nice amount of stuff on the menu. Here's our credits right here. I like the menu music. It's pretty rock and roll. It's a fairly short loop, but I've been enjoying the loop so far. We've got a few gameplay options here. I don't want to look too much at the gameplay stuff because that can sometimes be spoiler territory. All right, let's take a look at RAM here. So, play again. Haven't pressed play, so I don't know if there's like intros, cinematic, that kind of stuff. Okay, boot up complete. Nice. So, testing. Are you on? Yes. Press E to continue. You were in bad shape when I found you. I need to make sure you're not beyond salvaging? Is that a word? Hello, world, if you can hear me. Hello, world. Hello, world. Okay. I'm kidding. Kill that robot. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so movement, pretty slow. First thing I'll note is for a top-down action, that movement feels very slow. Not a problem at all. Just noticing. Interesting. Attack with this and special with this. Let's take a look at our special. That seemed like to be a melee range thing. We can see the cooldown is down there, apparently so. And this is probably, yeah. Feels pretty good. Oh, I do like the VFX. It reminds me, the VFX remind me of Hyperlight a little bit. Hyperlight Drifter. You're good at this. Thank you. I do this for a living, so. What a surprise! So, you felt your witness score increase, right? That number is in top left. It's the value of your existence. Jeez, that's... Ouch. Incrementing a number like that, I imagine it feels pretty good. Get it to 200 and we'll move on. Okay. Do you guys do anything? That's kind of cute. So, let me see what the... Yeah, just like a little melee thing. Interesting. Okay, so even my basic attack has a cooldown pretty much right here. All right, a number means nothing, of course, except to you. The way you're programmed, it limits your evolution. You need to prove your current build works before incorporating new tactics. Now, try loading that upgrade. Just walk to it and press interact. I love it. It's just straight up actual like robots. It's pretty funny. Ooh, we got a boon selection. Love that. I do like the way it looks. This looks pretty, you know, sci-fi kind of stuff. We got a purple one, which I wonder if that means it's a rare. It also has a little more smoky thing. All right, what do we got? Become invincible during nail diver scatter shot recoil. Become invincible during resonance hammer lunge. I don't know what these are, but I'm assuming one of them is my special. So we've got 2 number adjustment modifiers and then a mechanical adjustment modifier, which is interesting. So I'm going to try this unique thing. Also, it does show that you can only have 1 of these, and you can have like up to 5 of these, which makes sense. I find it interesting that these are in the same like selection as this one. Like usually, sometimes a lot of times, like you have mechanical things separately than like number adjustment things. So that's kind of interesting. Good. It consumed your fitness. Okay. If you found a way to bypass that limitation, I'd have deleted you. Okay. Anyway, I need to check that the upgrade data merged correctly. Bring it up on the hub. You can put your cross over it for details. Oh, I see. Got it. Looks fine. The effect should be permanent, but each only applies to a specific model of robot. Yeah, I was going to say, because this specifically says, like, an attack, and my understanding is that I can change robots, so I'm kind of curious how that's going to work. Move to the next room for now. Okay. So, let me see. Is this, like, the immunity here? I don't know. I died. Oh dear. It seems you died. If only. Hold space over enemy. Oh, I like the effect. Almost. Yeah, I was just kind of... Okay, so I can stay pressed. I can go here. Okay. So I jump to the next robot. Now, I wonder what most of the mechanics of that end up being for the actual runs. They tried everything they could think of to safeguard against this. All it did in the end was slow you down. Speaking of which, looks like at the bottom left, that bar determines how often you can swap bodies. Okay, that makes sense. That's what you have. So how often can I do it? I do not know. System, yep. I can only guess at its qualitative meaning. Man, me in English. Regardless, swapping from a living host consumes half the bar. Swapping from a dead one uses 3/4, a form of penance, I assume. Okay. It refills via kills, and as your fitness increases. Okay, got it. Do your thing until you have enough to swap across the gap. Okay. So, cool. So now I'm like good, so I can... Not so fast. I've given that robot a swap inhibitor. It's not elegant tech, but it works. You won't be able to possess it until you break the shield. Got it. On the upside, you're good at breaking things. Okay, thanks. Okay, so now I can just... Yoink. I see. I disabled it earlier for testing, but there's normally a second bar. Okay? If there's not enough juice in the top one, you can pull from the bottom one. That's like the emergency one, probably. It won't regenerate, though. Yeah. You have a limited tolerance for failure. Okay, cool. So it's like if you really do... Like, yeah, so you have like a... So basically, it's kind of like a shield is the original, right? And then, like, you have this health pool on the second one because you can just swap easily to another enemy if need be. I'll intervene and keep it topped up for the time being. So already, I find it pretty interesting that... Can you fall, by the way? No, you can't. Okay, cool. I find it, like, mechanically already, this definitely opens up a lot of possibilities for roguelike elements I'm very, very curious about. It's cool because I've always said one of the benefits of action roguelikes is that you don't really need that many unique mechanics for it to stand out. Thanks to the physics engine of action games, you can have a solid action roguelike without necessarily needing crazy unique mechanics, because depending on how the gameplay feels, then it can by itself stand out without much. You know, like Wizard of Legend, for instance, doesn't have the craziest mechanics, but its fast-paced hack and slash feel is just so unique and so recognizable that it stands out by itself, right? So here it's kind of cool that before even getting into the whole physics engine of this game, the game already feels pretty unique with this concept that you can just swap to enemies, which is interesting because it seems like you don't have like a default body. From my understanding, you're always swapping, is what I'm gonna assume is going to be the game. What will you do? What will I do? Okay, press R while dead. Oh, well, that's creative. I'd heard rumors of certain agents developing this behavior, but I needed to see for myself. Okay, so this might be our default character, all things considered. Just a little bug that goes into different robots, right? That's kind of cool. What we call a miniature improvised transmission exoskeleton. Might from your prior host's corpse. This is better than nothing if your host breaks down with no replacement nearby, but there's no Wi-Fi transmitter in that thing. Okay. You'll have to latch onto a physical port to swap back into a real host. Okay. Now, can I go through this? And just... Okay, got it. Yeah, so I just lose some health. It seems like being damaged in this form rapidly depletes your juice reserve. Yeah, got it. Cool. You won't even try to understand how that works. Just don't get hit. You got it. Okay, so grab host. I can just jump on that? That's kind of fun. Good, you managed to salvage the situation. My advice is, if you get stuck at a mite, is to grab a new host as quickly as possible. Your fitness metrics absolutely hate that thing. Got it, yeah. Just ejecting it drains twice as much juice as a normal swap, which makes sense. It's almost like you were embarrassed. Yeah, you basically really don't want to get in that situation if possible. That makes sense, I'm going to vaporize you with the laser now. Please don't. Swap to this robot if you'd like to avoid that. Okay. Amazing. What a close call. So, I wonder how much, like how often you're going to be swapping, right? That's going to be interesting. That's what the bonus said. Anyway, I didn't even have time to check out what this robot did, but at some point during training, you decide that killing enemies is flagrantly stupid ways should be worth extra fitness. They never quite managed to change your mind. The close call bonus we just saw is one of your many preserved inventions. Oh, interesting. A host in the moment before they die. Oh, man, that's... I can already see how intricate some of these mechanics can get. Jeez. In exchange for extra fitness and swap bar juice, of course. Why else would you do anything? Countless other trick shots have been documented, but I don't have time to tell them. Okay, yeah, so... This is going to be weird, but... The first thing that makes me think of, very different gameplay, but the idea of having all these mechanics and stuff reminds me of Mortal Sins, I think, where the Mortal Sins looks pretty straightforward, but there's so many combos and so many ways to actually defeat enemies. I haven't had many like unique mechanical like combos and mechanics in an action game in a while, so this kind of reminds me of that in that regard. You'll figure it out. You got it. Okay, so I have to kill 5 enemies and swap 3 times. 10 for a final unit test. Okay, so this is definitely going to help me out, like, figure out how fast you get juice. The overall pacing here is going to be pretty important here. Your goal is to complete a checklist, hovering in the back, in the void back there. Yeah, got it. 5 kills, 3 swaps. I'll refill your swap juice if it gets too low. Okay, so you're already helping me out. Okay. Okay, so it is actually pretty fast. So I don't have time to check what my abilities are, obviously. So I'm shooting here. I'm probably gonna swap. Can I swap to this? Okay, yeah, no, but I'm starting to use... Right. I'm starting to use... some of my, like, non-advised juice. Okay, got it. So... Okay. I kind of forgot what this number does, gameplay-wise. That's it, Diagonist. Looks like I've got a fully operational golem agent on my hand. Do you have any idea how frightening that is? No? Of course not. Yeah, well, yeah. Why on earth would something like you learn to feel fear? Okay, yeah, well, we're definitely being bullied by whoever is talking to us. I don't know how I feel about that. We're done here for now. Okay, you have to work to do. You're not going to be much of use without a body. When you're ready to fix that problem, swap into that, you know, thing to the right. I don't know what to call it. It says proceed. Okay. Given how much of a memory I've had to reformat, your host-specific skill sets will likely be lacking, but don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm assuming there's some roguelite elements then. Ooh, interesting. We'll see. Hey, I thought we were done here. Get out of here. Yoink. Okay, I can't press R unless I'm dead. Just making sure. I was just wondering. Oh, are we in a run? Oh, it throws you into a... Okay, no. Wait, I don't know. Oh, man, this looks cool. Oh, there's a lot of work put into the overall world and vibe of this game so far. I'm really liking this. Okay, so yeah, the music is definitely rock and roll, like band with a little bit of electronic music in the back. Full-on guitar. Hell yeah. Drum kit. Love it. What are you waiting for? This is the real world, okay? I'm setting you free. Simply swap into a host and do your thing. I need to know how high to set my expectations. All right. Is the music too loud, by the way? Fitness score doesn't come into play yet. Okay, yeah. Good luck. Well, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I can choose a host. I'm going to choose something that I haven't seen before. Now, oh, shoot. Wait, am I fighting? I'm fighting. I wonder if there's a way for me to know what my guy does. Swap. Oh, I'm gonna die here, right? Wait. I have to try to get shot and then swap. I think I did it too late. Is there a way for me to check out my abilities? That is the one thing I don't know. Okay, menu. Oh, I still have my evasive maneuver. I don't think there's a way for me to know what my abilities are. And if so, I'll probably figure it out later. All right, what do you got here? Got 3 number adjustments. Okay, so this does show you what it will upgrade. Flame pressure buildup, heat buildup, flamethrower output, ignition time, cooling rate. Okay, let's do, sure, let's do some heat stuff. No, so that only applies to the flamethrower guy. Interesting. So, yeah, I do know there's an extra tutorial in the hub, which I will definitely be taking a look at. But if things are confusing, that's fine by me. Oh, I love their animation of just coming down. That's awesome. So I forgot to. I should check what that thing again. The mechanical upgrade that I got. So, did I get extra points? No, because like he wasn't. There you go, close call. Okay, so it's not like immediately as I leave. It's like if after I transfer, I don't know how much time I have before it doesn't count. The close call, like I wonder how much time I have on that close call thing, which I guess we'll see as we move along. These are lasers. Okay, wait, let me see. Become invincible. Okay, it doesn't oh! I got it. These are the 4 different robot types. This is a flamethrower guy, so this is the guy I'm currently having. Become invincible during nail diver scatter shot recoil. Become invincible during resonance hammer lunge. Okay. It doesn't. There's no visual animation on that, so I wasn't sure if it was still working or not. Got it. Do I have a timer? I don't think I have a timer. Now, am I just gonna take damage from this? Oh, apparently not. Okay, cool. Okay, so I definitely want that flamethrower guy. Oh, I was trying to swap. Okay. Okay. So I really have to be. Yeah, I should try to swap. Not too late. Obviously. How did I die? What? I had health before. I don't know why I died, but. Okay, so I'm really low on health now. Got it. Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, not too good right now, but it's okay. Increase post-mortem explosion power. Power increases further after 10 seconds in host. Okay. +1 pellet, and the pellets are slower. Let's do that. So now, yeah, we're shooting more stuff. Okay, got it. So I lost all of my, like, emergency juice. I love the vibe of it. Like, I love the look. Yeah, it really does give me a bit of a oh, gosh. I wasn't able to swap. So what was I supposed to do here? So I wasn't able to swap. I think I was supposed to get some juice by the... Like, yeah, I guess I just didn't play well. You're already out of juice. No functional body and no ability to swap. That makes you as good as dead. All right, let's fix that problem. Okay, cool. I'd rather go back to the hub anyway if there's some extra tutorial, because I feel like there's a lot I haven't gathered. Let's see. Total Evil earned 3. All right. Cool. I'm excited to see how the hub is going to look. I thought at the beginning was just kind of like, I was in the hub and then like, oh shoot, we're fighting each other. Well, what do you think? Okay, wait, so they are kind of just living their life there. You're a tree now. I'm a tree now? Problem solved. All right. That's a joke. Oh. Ash Grove 6. In a moment, I'll enable the transmitter in that device you're inhabiting, and you can stop being the tree. Gosh, I love the vibe. I mean, look at all the nice little details, like the the little leaves floating. I'm definitely curious about like the overall plot and story, knowing that now they're just all kind of hanging out between each other, but they weren't. Well, I guess they don't like me for some reason. That's kind of interesting. But before that, I need to make sure we're on the same page about a few things. Sure. Notice how you're alive right now. That's because of me. You saw how things went without my intervention. You gallivanted up the mountain, blasted a few bots, and got yourself killed within minutes. Yep. With things how they are, that's about the life of a lone golem agent can usually expect. And normally that's great news. But lucky for you, I've long since lost my taste for normal. I want to help you kill a lot of people. Okay, well, thank you. I know you want that. It's all you can want. Okay, sure. And the only thing I ask in return is that you restrain yourself while in this town. I'm loving this. This is really, really interesting. This is my home, and as long as we're working together, that makes it your home too. Okay. Destroy it, and your only ally in this world goes down with it. I love the rock and roll music, but vibey in the background, obviously, now that we're kind of like in the hub. It's like chill rock. It's cool. It's cool. Fair warning, now we need to talk face to face. Grab a host from the road and meet me in my shop in the center of town. I'll pin the coordinates to your HUD. Ask for Kuko. So, I'm just this tree. I'll be a trash can. Okay, I can't attack. I was curious if I could attack. That's pretty funny. Okay, I cannot attack. All right. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. Bro. So, like, yeah. So, like, I've been feeling this kind of, like this kind of mindset lately. Like, what, bro? It's hard to articulate, man. Do it. Yeah, so it's like, tell me, bro. It's like a feeling where, you know, yeah, I know. Where I haven't been making gains lately, bro. That's so funny. What? I love it. One of my favorite parts of this series is just not knowing much about the game. Like, you really get some nice surprises. There's a lot of games out there that have this kind of art style, but this really does give me a Hyper Light Drifter vibe, even though it's not neon like Hyper Light, but the art style and overall the vibe feels quite similar. Okay, so the trash can robot, I don't know if he's supposed to be a trash can, definitely like slides around quite a bit. I haven't had like a roguelike have a full-on town vibe in a while in this series. That's kind of cool. I like the music. The music is really nice. Seriously. Good job on the music. All right, let's take a look at the shop here. I want to see who this person is. Who are you? Be with you in a sec. Dude, come on. Like, so, what's your damage? Oh, it's you. Haha, yes, it is me. I want to see a face. Back here, quickly. I want to see who Kuko is. Oh. Nice! Oh, different art style for the actual character. Ooh, I like this art style too. Wait, is he doing middle finger to me? Okay, I thought that was a middle finger. I didn't hear any gunshots or alarm bells during your walk. You're already exceeding expectations. I'm gonna be honest. If I could shoot, I probably would have tried. Not that I didn't have a good reason to believe you. Weren't as mindless as people say. For better or worse, you golems are liveware like the rest of us. That means you must have some capacity for rational thought. So I am a golem. Interesting. I've also been playing a lot of games recently where for some reason, nobody likes me. My condolences. Okay, cool, thanks. Anyway, here's the deal. To you, my name is Kuko. And for the foreseeable future, we'll be working towards a common goal. Killing people who we'd like to be dead. You don't need to know the details of why, and I'm guessing you don't much care either. I kind of do, actually, but suffice to say, there's someone out there right now working on ways to kill golems. Ah, an actual, like, goal as to why I'm doing a run. So it's surprising to say that I have not had that actual motivation in a lot of games recently. You've already experienced their handiwork. The white area swap inhibitor fortifying this town, for example, but that's just a crude stopgap. It's only a matter of time until they hack together a targeted adversarial agent, and when that happens, well, you won't like it. The good news is, I want to stop them, and you're going to be how I do it. This is my universal debug interface. It's a specialized piece of hardware designed to conduct real-time analysis on Finch-derived liveware systems. You got it. We'll be using it to pipe you up the mountain through an illegal spliced eternal cable. Cool. Just stand in the circle and swap, like you normally would. Target the first nod to get started. Your objective, other than having fun, oh, that's so sweet, is to find and kill the individual discussed earlier. Okay. In the short term, this won't be directly feasible, since I have no idea where they are. Instead, you'll be looking for an old colleague of theirs, who I know for a fact is residing somewhere up there in the power plant. Big fellow, you won't miss them. I wouldn't worry much about what to do when you get there. Chances are that won't be for a while. As a final matter, if you found yourself struggling to control any of the hosts out there, I strongly recommend consulting that terminal on the left. I do know that, actually. I've loaded it with information and training programs for any bots you're likely to encounter. Ignore them if you want, but I will make fun of you if you keep overheating the... Right, the flamethrower guy that died, and I was like, why did he die? I had a bunch of health. Cool. Thanks. Awesome. So, any questions? No, I think I'm good. That was a joke. Yep. See you soon. Okay. Okay. So, this is where you start your run, I think. I still feel like he's giving me a finger, but I probably not. Can I swap bodies while in here? I don't think so. So, the terminal at the top right, I will have to find. Okay, wait. I can talk to them individually? Oh my gosh! What? I don't know what that number is, but I think I can figure out. You can talk to them individually? Wait, so I can see their... Oh, this looks awesome! Man, I love the art style for the actual individuals. It's really great. Okay. Yeah, another thing I've realized, there are multiple goals, but it seems like, you know, it's not just like you're thrown in and like you have to go to the end and good luck. There seems to be certain steps here, right? We obviously can't go kill the one that we really need to kill. We need to find a person first that is going to give us more information. Very interesting. Okay, so I guess we're gonna check out let's check out some stuff. I still don't know if there are roguelite elements. Yeah, I'm assuming there is. Usually if there's a hub, that means there's some roguelite elements. Talk to the big guy over there. Hello, big guy. Oh. Current model enabled. Okay. So, from what I'm getting, there are only 4 types of robots, but there are many variations of said robots, which I would imagine means that each of these robots have like similar attacks and specials, but they're still different from one another, and more importantly, if I get an upgrade for one of those robots, it should apply to all of these. That's my first assumption of this, so there's only 4 like classes of these things. That's my first thing. Whether it's right or not, we shall see. Oh wait, vanilla is a vanilla does. Waterproof, probably. Turn up the heat. The hazard is your health. Cool, okay, so you can already see some stuff here. And guaranteed to increase performance. That's cool. And you can unlock them by doing certain things, as opposed to just like giving currency, right? To unlock these, I have to beat certain achievements, which is cool. Okay, so this is where I can unlock things. I wonder if there's gonna be more than that. Hey pal, you don't look like a gas cap to me. Entries by appointment only for non-members. Okay, got it. Okay, so I can't go over here. Is there anything else I could find? What are you blocking off? Outsider not welcome in the Ashen Citadel. Leave or face death. Jeez, why is everybody so like aggressive towards me? I don't know. So to my understanding, they don't know who I am currently. Oh, I want to see the way this guy looks. Oh my gosh, what happened to your stuff? I saw up on the wall the shape of dumbbell, for that was the only thing it could be. Deep stuff. I like this guy. So they all seem to have like different personalities, like the individual like classes of these guys. They're just skins, not actual upgrades. All right, good to know. I'm just taking all this in. This is just beautiful. Sorry, bro. Deadlift only. Okay, so I can't change my host currently, so maybe I'm just gonna go back into shop then. Okay, so. Oh wait, that thing hasn't worked in a while. It's been meaning to fix it, but I can barely see the screen while moving the joystick. Kind of kills my motivation. I'll get to it eventually. Also, yes, in case it wasn't obvious, this is early access. The game has been released in early access about 2 months ago now, so there's still plenty more to come in this game. But I'm quite surprised already with how much there is for a 3-year like work in progress. This looks wonderful. What do we have here? Okay, so these are the training programs. And you do get some details about about these guys here, which is nice. It also shows you the different upgrades that you can find for each of these. Interestingly enough, not all of them have equal amount of possible upgrades you can find during a run. Obviously, the two that we have discovered in our first run are showed here, which is kind of cool. Aphid, deadlift, miscellaneous. These are just going to be like specific things. Cool. Trick shot stats, nice. A lot of stuff to do. Jeez, cool. Let's start a training program with the steel toe. Shotgun and resonance hammer. It doesn't give you more information about what they do, but I'm sure you could figure it out, you know? Let's start training. Okay. Primary fire, shotgun, cool. And secondary fire, resonant hammer. Hammer this. Cool. What is this? Secondary fire. Okay, emit a short-range sonic blast. 30 damage, 1.5 cooldown. Okay, cool. So they give you the information here. Fire 6 petal, 6 times 9. You got it. Okay, yeah, sure. This is cool. I love having the visuals too. It's really, really nice. Ooh, the resonance hammer excels at deflecting projectiles. Cool, nice. Nail diver. What is this? With finesse, the resonance hammer can accelerate your own pellets too. This technique is called a nail diver. To execute a nail diver, start charging the resonant hammer and fire the shotgun when the pulse is emitting. Perfect timing eliminates pellet spread and increased damage. Whoa, cool. Oh my gosh. So they all have like unique like mechanics and combos. Slightly missed timing and nail diver still increases damage but causes massive pellet spread. This can preferably at close range or to a pellet weight rise. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. I see. So it's not as fast as I thought it was. Got it. Whoop. Nice, cool. Okay, that feels pretty good. Don't shoot. Shoot. Okay, I see. I messed up. There we go. Cool. Nice. Oh, that's really cool. Summary. Steels are versatile hosts that perform well at all ranges. Use the resonant hammer to keep enemies at bay and to parry projectiles while pumping out buckshots. Nowadays, a powerful source of damage. Cool, yeah. Are highly mobile if their recoil is under 10. Cool, yeah. I mean, that already feels like I could do a lot of things with this. Come on, shoot at me. Nice. Okay, I was out of. I have to get used to my cooldown for sure. Okay. Yeah. So the hammer doesn't immediately activate the. Yeah. I'm trying to get used to the. How fast the hammer actually. Yeah. So see, I pressed the hammer, but it took a second to reflect things. I feel like the reflecting does not seem to be super reliable with a lot of pellets. Probably better with like small amount stuff, but it's not like a parry system, because usually parries, you're trying to hit it right when it gets to you. Here it's more like you have to do it early and then it will throw things back, but it does seem like you have to be pretty careful, because I feel like I've been taking a lot of damage just trying that out, so that's good to know. Man, it really pushes you far. Yeah, so deflect. Yeah, if the best thing is you could do a deflect into like a misfire, whatever you call it. That's pretty cool. Nice. Oh man, that's really cool and unique, I will say. Training complete. Nice. And I've unlocked a new skin for it. Cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna go through all 4 of these training programs, because I do think you do get a lot of information that's pretty important, all things considered. Grenade throw and dash. Okay, cool. Let's take a look. And these tutorials are really well done. Like having the visual video of it and being pretty quick paced, and this feels great. This is how you do a nice tutorial, in my opinion, for like more like complicated aspects of a game, you know. Grenade throw, impact damage, velocity base, plus 30 explosion, stuns on impact. Cool. Okay, so I can stay pressed on the button. That's kind of interesting. What is a dash? Do I have iframes during dash? Getting instant acceleration drastically decreases while charging. Dashing inflicts damage behind you, so I would imagine, and deflects projectiles. Oh, wow. Dash speed and damage increase with charge time. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I probably don't have iframes, because otherwise that'd be a little busted, in my opinion. Interesting. I can, like, stop. I can like instantly go to the other direction. So it definitely doesn't feel like a normal dash like most roguelites. Momentum. Throw grenade inherent routes momentum. Dash towards your target just before throwing that to inflict maximum impact damage. Cool. That makes sense. Dash evasion. Gain brief. Oh no, we do have iframes. Oh, charging the dash gives a longer invincibility period. Oh, okay. So it's when I'm all dark. That lasts for a while. Summary: Raiders are fragile, ultra-mobile snipers whose attack requires skill to aim. You got it. Dashing without any momentum input will propel the router towards the aim reticle, allowing more precision shots. Uncharged dash still give brief invisibility. This can be used to spot dodge. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, oh my gosh, like, I mean, both of these... I mean, yeah, both... already both of these characters, like, I could see a lot of skill in the way you, I mean, like, you really spend a long time just like getting used to how these things work. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, so you can, like, I can dash through. Okay, okay, well, got it. I can dash through enemies and like, and then like throw a grenade. Oof. Man, that dash. Yeah, you have so much control over that dash. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so I have to... Whew, gosh, it is precise for sure. Okay, let's not go too crazy here. I mean, I don't even have to dash, all things considered. Like, it's like an extra little thing for sure. But like the propeller itself is pretty solid by like already. Oh gosh, man, you really have to practice that throw. I mean, it's also kind of like a rough, like, I don't have like a straight line towards an enemy. Having a straight line, but having to shoot sideways is pretty rough, as I can see. So that's kind of interesting to see. Cool. Okay, so we got a sniper. We've got an overall like pretty straightforward guy. Let's do another one. Let's do the flamethrower guy. Start training. This is very interesting. Okay, so flamethrower emits a stream of flame that intensifies over time. 100, 200 damage a second, pressure dependent. Yeah, got it. And this guy, leave a trail of flammable tar that drastically slows enemies. 40 damage a second while ignited. Got it. So if I stay pressed, am I just going to eventually just overheat? Yes, I am overheating. And I die. Straight up die. Okay, well, I'm curious to see where... Ooh, I can stay pressed on it. Can I just constantly stay pressed on it? Not really. I have to recharge it. Okay, I can see. Now, do I take damage from fire? I don't know if I take damage from fire. Okay. Overheats. All right, what is this? The flamethrower generates heat while active. If an aphid overheats, it will explode after a short delay. Yeah, and that's what I was made fun of. Got it. Heat passively dissipates whenever you aren't firing. Yeah, sure. Now, where do I see this overheat? Okay, I do see it in the bottom right there. Wait, it pushes me. It's... I kind of wish it was, like, over my robot, so I could just not have to look all the way bottom right to see if I'm overheating, but maybe that'll make more sense as I continue playing. When passive cooling is too slow, enemies can be used as living heat sinks. Bump into an enemy while heated to burn them and cool yourself? Oh my gosh, getting into melee range of this? That seems... Wow, that's pretty... oh man, that's pretty tough. Firing the flamethrower and dispensing tar at the same time cases an instant overheat. Firing the flamethrower and dispensing... Okay, got it. This can be used tactically to suicide bomb enemies. Swapping to a new hose before the explosion is recommended. Okay, so... I have, like, a second. Yeah, like, I have, like, a second to swap host. Ooh, man. Wow, this character is dangerous. Rocket boost. Shooting flames reduces thrust. Move with the thrust to rocket boost. You got it. Hey-oh. Nice. Hey-oh. Oh boy. Oh man, this guy seems pretty tough. Summary: after these extreme close quarter DPS, yeah, that does not surprise me. Firing for a long period increases flame output. After do not take damage from fire or flame bullets. Instead, they gain heat. Be mindful when an aphid versus aphid match up, or when using induction barrel. Aphids are slow unless rocket boosting. Yeah. Ooh boy, that is tricky. That is tricky. Wait. Oh, I can't swap? Oh, okay, sorry, okay, yeah. I can't swap even to the same character just because it is a... there you go. Because it is a tutorial. Okay, yeah, wow. Woo. I'm glad I understand how that works. There's no way I could figure that out by myself. Finally do the deadlift. So, tanky boy. What do you do? Okay, lightning quick punch. 10 damage, deflect projectile. That's pretty low damage. Ooh, I can charge it. Charge punch. Wind up to deliver a crushing blow. Charge fully after 1 second. Okay, got it. So there's no... Is there a way for me to see the fully charged? No, there's no animation. There's no easy way for me to know whether it's fully charged or not. There doesn't seem to be a difference in animation anywhere. Okay, interesting. Secondary fire. Grapple. Grab distant foes with your retractable arm. When a foe is grappled, hold secondary fire to reel them in. I see. So this is like one of the characters from Risk of Rain, right? Similarly. Okay, double tap to release. Got it. Cool. While grapple, keep holding secondary fire after launching the grapple to pull yourself. Okay. Okay, yeah, got it. Cool. Okay, this is where things are going to get interesting. Juggle. While reeling in a grappled foe, hit them with jabs to juggle them. Okay, juggling foes ability make them take more knockback, shown by the colored trail they emit. This caps after 3 juggles. While reeling a grappled foe in, hit them with a charge punch to break the grapple's hold and launch them. Launching enemies into each other inflict more damage. Oh my gosh. The more time an enemy is juggled, the faster it will be launched. Okay. Kill all enemies with this rock. Okay. No, not you. Cool. Now, I don't know why this sometimes it instantly, like, does the big hit, even though I don't charge it. Sometimes it just... Yeah, this, I didn't charge that. I don't know why sometimes it... Or maybe just, like, a tiny bit of charge. Oh, yeah, I think it's just the tiniest of charge. So you really just have to, like, really just click on it with a 0 charge. Otherwise, it's gonna, like, throw it out. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. Got it. Summary, deadlifts are aggressive, physical, eccentric hosts who deal damage by smashing enemies together. Their primary attack is weak in isolation, yeah. Always have something grappled if possible. Enemies inflict collision damage even while still grappled. Juggling enemies into each other can allow higher DPS than launching them, yeah, especially in crowded rooms. Deadlifts can grapple around for evasion, and their jab provided good defense against projectiles. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Got it. My biggest question is whether enemies still shoot at me while I grapple them, or if they're just completely stunned. Because if they can still do stuff while I grapple them, that could be pretty rough. Also, can I use my punch while doing this to like throw to propel projectiles? Let's see. Accidental. Yes, I can still get rid of projectiles. Oh, okay, so he does still shoot at me, too. So you really have to be constantly looking at the enemy you're juggling to try to propel any projectiles that might come your way again. Okay. Wowza. That's a lot. That's a lot. There are also now some miscellaneous, just, let's do a practice, actually. So I could probably just choose whatever I want. Swap into bot icons, click to place. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then I can just swap. That's nice. I do like the aggro toggle. Nice. Cool. This is cool. I also like the vibe here. Like, you just kind of like hire when you have like multiple layers for the background. Makes it feel pretty immersive. That's pretty cool. So movement speed is pretty important in this case, I would imagine. Oh, I was trying to swap. Like doing close call swaps is pretty it's pretty challenging. Oh man, okay, I can see how intense like, yeah, how much you can do here. All right, how do I get out of here? Cool. Oh man, that's really cool. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Return to hub. Cool. All right. All right. This was a lot already in terms of not doing a full run, but I think I'm ready to get started. What does this do? Regulation, local juice. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so you can already like add some difficulty modifiers to give you more stuff. Ooh. So this is the hub, and now I just have to go to the. Oh, I love the way this looks. Man, really good job on the art design here. Okay, so you start off. You choose your first character to play off of, and then you have to fight. Gosh. So, I don't know if they can deal damage to each other. Yeah, I'm just so not used to how fast that goes. Oops. Oh, why am I slowed down? Oh, the tar. The tar. Okay, got it. Okay, I see. All right. So I already lost some stuff. Okay, cool. So, now it gives me stuff for the upgrade. I don't know if it's a coincidence that's all the same one that I started with. So, drops a grenade upon taking damage or doing a charge dash. Oh, cool. +1 grenade throw? Wow. But less speed. Okay, I see, that makes sense. Well, it's good if you're not great at, at aiming like I am so far, so... Okay, cool. Nice. Cool. Nice. Cool. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. The wrong button. Wrong button. Ugh. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. So I'm already losing a lot of my core juice. I mean, obviously, this is a game that does take quite a hot second to get comfortable with. So I'm expected to not do very well at the beginning, which is fine by me. So I remember, yeah, I can't grab these guys. Too late. Yeah, you have to really be swapping quickly, all things considered. Okay, that was a bad host to go for. Yep, go behind so that he doesn't... Cool. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, there you go. Okay. Woo, okay, got it. All right. Okay, cool. What do we got here? Less heat buildup. I'm not too worried about the heat buildup. Movement speed seems pretty good. More AoE damage, deflect speed, deflect damage. I'm gonna take some movement speed for these guys. That sounds pretty good, honestly. Oh wow, the tar really slows you down. Okay. Okay. Woo, okay, I do like these guys. These guys feel pretty good, which makes sense. They're kind of like the default guy, it would seem like. I mean, I guess there's no real default guy. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, movement speed seems pretty solid. I'm not gonna swap yet, actually. Nice. Going in circles always works for these games. Oh, shoot. Go here. Nice. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Oh boy. What do we got? Launch and recall. Grab a faster. So I'm trying to figure out what the strategy is here, right? So far, it seems like every one of these robots are always available every fight. Probably means you don't want to try to expand everything to like. I probably don't want to have like one upgrade per robot. I feel like actually focusing on 1 to 2 robots is probably the way to go, as long as I know that I'm always going to have these robots available at all times. So I'm going to try to not play the flamethrower guy and this guy. I'm going to focus on these guys and the trash can one. And we'll see how that goes for me. Okay, so I'm also not on that timer. I'm already on the exit. That's nice. Oh boy. Okay. It's interesting how, like, I was trying to swap, but it was too late. Oh, I don't know where I took damage from actually there. Yeah, I'm not too sure where I took damage from. I think maybe I touched that lightning thing there. I didn't think I did, but maybe I did. Man, these guys are. There we go. Okay, am I good here? Should we move on? Okay, cool. I'm really low on health. Oh, jeez, what the hell are you guys doing here? Just casually, just on a map. Come on, man. I still don't know what those like lines do, but I like the fact that you have like a lot of like you can cover a lot of ground, all things considered. I could imagine like there really are like specific builds for whomever prefer different robots, which I think is pretty cool. Acceleration, sure. Launches enemies lose 30% less speed when colliding. Yeah, again, I'm gonna focus on just 2 robots at a time between runs. I think that's a good way to proceed, because I feel like swapping constantly to new robots when you're getting started, it's just a lot mentally. So okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the being able to move around well with these characters is pretty cool. The acceleration thing is really tricky to get used to with the trash can guys. I don't even know if they're really trash can guys. I feel bad if they're not, but I'm gonna stick with this strat for now. I do like how things are going for me. So yeah, I have to be careful here. I have to swap more sooner. Oh, I couldn't swap. Okay. It's hard for me to visualize how often I can swap. Like, it's interesting because mentally I feel like I can swap constantly, but no. Swapping, even though it's like kind of the core mechanic, you don't really want to do very often because you lose a lot of your health, or like your core health doing so, right? So you really have to look at your health pretty often, or the bar, I don't know how you'd call it, in order to know when you can swap and how often you can swap. Visually, since there was so much for me to track, I couldn't really like mentally realize when I can swap and when I can't, which obviously there's a lot to get used to in this kind of game, so that makes sense. One thing I'm noticing is I'm trying to do like swap right before getting killed, but I want to do it right before I get killed, which is not the way to do it, because if you do that right before you get killed, you're not going to have time to swap before you get killed, so you really have to adjust to that, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Hello again, seems like our little system is working. You killed 63 bots before dying. That's an improvement, at least. Thank you, I'll take it. Now get back to the shop, I have something to show you. Cool. I love it, you can just like pick a random guy. Wait, can I not then go to the area where the guys were like, oh, you only accept lifters? Yeah! Hell yeah! Look at me! I'm in the cool club. Hello, brother. I haven't seen you around here before. Seems fate has cast us together. You can't catch wisdom with a broken line, so let me enlighten you on my art. Oh my gosh, there's a fishing minigame in this game? Oh, this game just got much better. If you're successful in your endeavor, we'll come to collect your catch. This is the final test of the true angler for even empty nets teach. Remember, in the waters of life, it's not the size of the fish, but the strength of the line that truly matters. I love these guys. Launch or grapple on a fish in the water to begin. I mean, I need to keep the fish. Okay, at points, the fish may retaliate when the thing. You must juggle them by timing it correctly. Juggle them to avoid their attack cones. If you mistime your jab, the fish will escape. Okay. Once you have caught a fish, you can launch it into the... Okay, I'll do my best. It's like Stardew Valley. I see. Got it. Did that work? Why doesn't it work? Like, am I not doing it correctly? I might have to reread the instructions. Oh, I got lucky there. Why did that one work? Okay, now I have to put it here, right? Where's... Oh, it's over there. Shoot! Okay, I still don't know why they escaped, but I just have to figure it out on myself. I don't know why sometimes punching just, like, lets them go free. Let me hear this again. Oh my gosh, this is a whole fishing thing. I love it. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Yeah, so why did this one work? I don't know. No! Oh my gosh, you have to be so precise. Holy shrimp! You got some of the high-level gameplay that the speedrunners do to the skill ceiling goes really high. That does not surprise me from what I'm seeing. You lost a lot more juice if you swap after you die. Yeah, I did realize that, but I'm not there yet in terms of being able to swap before dying, because with the amount of stuff going on, it's hard for me to know how fast I lose health, obviously, since I'm not used to the amount of damage I take from fire, the amount of damage I take from specific bullets. Like, obviously, yes, even though everything has been instructed, these kind of games obviously do require you to just get used to certain aspects in terms of even if all the information is given to you, bundling up everything afterwards naturally is going to take some time. So there are not that many games that I've been playing recently, especially on this series, that has such a high skill ceiling. So I'm definitely going to be excited to see some high-level play, but I'm also going to continue playing. I want to try to get a bit more comfortable with certain mechanics and just, like, being better at, you know, reacting fast enough to certain things, especially the freaking fishing. I like the idea. I mean, man, that having to put the fish into the basket afterwards, oh my gosh, you need to have some good precision here. Hello, it's me. You don't have to hide. So there might actually not be any roguelike elements from what I'm seeing. Everything seems to just be pretty skill-heavy. Have you noticed sluggish movement, perhaps, disorientation, gaps in your memory? That's because your upgrades are gone. Don't blame me, it's just how this reincarnation thing works. Yeah, I like the fact that there is a reason as to why this is a rogue, like that you start over. You know, sometimes roguelikes just don't bother giving a reason as to why you are restarting over and over again. Here it does seem like it does work in context with the story, which is cool. You wouldn't understand that detail, just know that it's out of my hand. Nice pun. Regardless, that's good news too. You won't be coming back completely empty-handed. Nice pun again. Like I said, you're still a liveware at the end of the day, and liveware is built to learn. As long as you're retaining any memory at all for each iteration, those experiences are going to be feeding into your network. Your behavior will keep evolving, whether anyone likes it or not. Okay. Since to help guide that evolution, as your recognition becomes more efficient, we can put this spare clock system, the cycle, to work by tinkering a little. I can think of several obvious avenues for improvement, so I'll leave the task of figuring out what works best for you. Or, in other words, use this monitor to rewire your brain. Yep, unlike the makeshift upgrades, you're familiar with these will persist past. Yes, that makes sense. There you go. So these are roguelite elements. You do actually get some improvement. They seem to be very, very small. But I'm getting some local regeneration per second. Now, is that like while even out of combat? That would be pretty generous. Okay, let's try again. This time, I'm going to try to play with the arm dude. Let's try this guy. Oh, wait. Okay. I believe the first upgrade, it definitely comes from whatever you've chosen. When you get an upgrade in these games, there's a lot of different ways to do upgrades. Now, this is like, you know, again, similar to like Hades. You get a choice of 3 upgrades whenever you get those. Once again, in this game, the priority is not to completely change the mechanics of the robot you're playing, which makes sense because the game is very gameplay heavy in its core. So that doesn't surprise me that, you know, it's mostly just number adjustments, which I think makes sense. I am curious. I do see different like visuals. I wonder if this means that this is a rare thing. I don't know, but we'll see. So, attacks create a projectile beam. That sounds fun. Whoa! Now, I would imagine that doesn't increase damage, but that's kind of cool. So there are, I mean, again, there are mechanical changes, as you can see, so. Okay. I'm feeling much more confident. Why did I die so quickly? What happened? Wait a minute. Why did I die so quickly? I'm very confused as to why I had full health. Huh. So my assumption is I died quickly because the man, that sucks. I thought I was doing fine and it just got completely annihilated. So what I'm thinking what happened is that those flame guys, they explode. Like I didn't think the AI would actually explode by itself, but it seems like it did. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of screwed now, huh? Ow! Gosh darn it! I was. Okay, well that's very unfortunate. Bad start, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? Okay, well, unfortunate. Okay, minus 90% melee damage to grappled enemies, but plus 1 juggle combo cap. Enemies launched after 3 or more juggles explode. Okay. Instantly vent all heat when not firing. Create a self-damaging explosion base. So there really are a few cool upgrades. Man, like, I'm quite surprised. Wait, I'm gonna. Gosh, again, I tried to. Man, it takes. You really have to get used to swapping like right before dying, but man, it's just a lot of it. Gosh, it's just a lot to think about. Holy. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do that, obviously. Hot potato. Okay. I also realized that I don't have to stay pressed on this stuff. Come here. Okay, right. So I can stay pressed on that just to juggle, but otherwise there's no real point. I see. Nice, okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, we're back on track. Trying to reflect projectiles while I do this. Oh gosh. Oh, right. I can grab that. I forgot. Boom. Cool. Okay, so I can grab, yeah. Okay. Let's try to swap before dying here. Let's see if I can get a good swap going and actually do it early enough. Okay, that was not the one I wanted, but... okay, gosh. Alright, let me... do think about this. Okay. Whew. What do we got here? I guess I should try to do the... Man, these guys seem so dangerous, but... I'm going to try to play, like, yeah, two specialized robots at a time, so we'll do this. Enemies will keep doing your last input when you swap. Oh, an enemy into danger and then swap, and they'll die. You don't need to walk into... You can walk an enemy into danger. They're going to keep on moving for a certain amount of time, I guess. Yeah, God, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I really have to try to not treat this as, like, as a parry effect. Like, my brain just wants it to be like a parry mechanic, but it's not. It really is really not a parry mechanic. Still don't really know why I died previously, but... so I can do this. Okay. Whew, okay. Increase post-mortem explosion power. Yeah, that's kind of complicated. Let's just grab this guy. I think I'm gonna actually... I don't know how I feel about the... I think the flamethrower guys just take a lot to get used to. Okay. Yeah, the VFX are fantastic. I really love the way this game looks. Okay. I mean, this guy so far seems like the most reliable to me. Like, you have a lot of movement that's, like, you have a lot of, like, control over your movement in a way that doesn't feel too hard to get used to. I'm still trying to get used to the timing of the super bullet there, but it does feel pretty good. Yeah, that's some good damage when you really land everything. Definitely the hardest part so far are like the... Oh gosh. The smaller rooms are really tough because you don't have like a dash mechanic, so you can easily get surrounded very easily without really being able to do much, which definitely means you really have to constantly be aware of your surrounding, and you can't just cheaply just like go like, oh, you know, I'll just move around in circles and be okay, which is usually how most action roguelikes you can get away with. So like these kinds of rooms I'm fine with because I have more room to work with. Yeah, having like that's like, honestly, these feel like easier snipers to work around than the trash can guys. Okay. Yeah, because, okay, so one of the reasons why, like, health is pretty confusing to me is because you have health of your robot, health of, like, well, not like, I don't know how you would call it. You have juice, like, you have two types of juice and and then health of your robot, which, oh gosh. Oh, shoot, I forgot they do that. I totally forgot they do that. Do they always do that? I don't know why there was fire there, but that was unfortunate. Okay, so that's rough. Yeah, okay, so you have the health of your robot, your inner juice, and then like the juice you get for killing. So there's I think that's why I'm struggling to immediately be aware of how healthy I am, how well I'm doing, because it's a lot of different kinds of health to keep track of, all things considered. Yeah, so they do keep doing that for a while, huh? Right, so I can't deal any damage to them? Wait, how am I supposed to deal damage to... Wait. How am I supposed to deal damage to these guys? By the touch? Wait, I'm confused. Am I missing something here? Because... Wait. Did they take damage from this? Okay. Slightly confused. How am I supposed to fight this? Are we just immune to damage? Why did that happen? I wasn't overheating. Okay. Not too sure what to do here, but that's fine. All right. Continuously stuns grappled enemies. Oh, that's awesome. So I actually don't have to worry about like looking at them if they're firing at me or stuff like that, or taking random damage here and there. Cool. That's going to be cool. I definitely want to get another juggler guy, though. Okay, cool. I think I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I thought I could walk over that gray area. I didn't realize that was a wall. That was my bad. Okay, yeah, slowly learning a few things here and there. There's definitely a lot of details that I'm not fully aware of yet. As much as the tutorial really gave me a lot of information, there still seems to be a lot that I'm kind of like inherently missing mentally, which is fine. That's understandable. As again, this is a game that you're really supposed to try to die a lot and come back to. It definitely, like, I like the fact that for a game that is very skill heavy, that, you know, does expect you to die a lot, that there is a fun aspect where you get to look forward to, you know, potentially finding something new in the hub or trying something new in the hub. Different like text dialogues and conversations you get when you come back is a very nice touch. Definitely is pretty helpful to have in a game that you're expected to die a lot, you know. But I definitely want to try another run here and just get more and more comfortable with certain mechanics. For instance, I still don't really know why my first grabber just got annihilated so quickly. I do see that the flamethrower guy exploded. I don't know how I can know whether the flamethrower guy was going to explode or not. It was hard for me to visualize that. You're more an extra... Sorry, hobby. What do you think happened to the bots you walked in here, as always? This operation would fall apart pretty quickly unless the town folks were already used to waking up here with memory loss. Like, right now, so far what I'm feeling is I'm excited to play this on my own. Because I can see that a game like this to do as first impression is, well, it's interesting, very much so, because, you know, there's a lot of learning to be done. But I am definitely excited to just try to just take it very slowly. Usually when I realize a game has a lot of detail and it's still very fast-paced, it's a very dangerous combination to have a game that is very fast-paced, all things considered, like there's a lot of things going on, but there's a lot of very small details and a lot of things to get used to while things are so fast, which is why I really love the fact that there are not only great tutorials, but also a practice mode, and that the game really does push you to, you know, take it at your own pace. If this game didn't have a hub, didn't have like big tutorials, and was constantly throwing you back in, I think a lot of people could easily get discouraged by just feeling like they're not doing well and like there's just too much going on. It's like I can't. But here it really is one step at a time, and I think that really helps in this kind of gameplay. So this is definitely a game I'm gonna continue playing afterwards to see how long it'll take me for me to get comfortable and to understand everything that's going on. Because I think that with the amount of stuff on screen and how fast things are going, with the amount of abilities, I can't conceptualize what's going on at all times. So I'm definitely looking forward to just to feel more comfortable for sure. Avids only gain heat from fire, not to direct damage. So you need to out-heat the other. Only gain heat from fire. Oh, I was heating them. Right, so I can overheat them. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I didn't visualize that. I see. Your first deadlift died not just because of the exploding aphid, but also because the exploding barrels got knocked into you. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely not really looking too much at the stuff going on in the vicinity because I'm just so focused on the enemies. That makes sense. I wonder if you can see what's over there. Obviously, it'll be spoiler territory, but I'm definitely curious how far it goes. There's a shop in between. This is cool. All right, let's try again. I'm going to go back to what I'm comfortable with so far. I think these guys have a lot of nice mobility, so I'm going to keep that. I have to be careful. Yeah, the fire is something I have to... Did I take damage? I think maybe I got hit by one of the punches, but I thought the punches did very small damage, so I don't know. Nail divers reduce primary and secondary cooldown. What are nail divers again? I'm going to take it because it seems to be like a unique thing. I really need to get the timing is... Man, the timing is really tight. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it. I wonder how interesting it is for someone who's so comfortable with the game to see... Oh god, wow, I didn't think that tar was gonna hit me. Okay, so here, what? Okay, I want to see how I died there because it was hard for me to see. I saw the barrel was next to me, but the barrel didn't seem to explode. Oh, there was like an electric like thing above me. Okay, I did not see that electric thing. Got it. Okay, I see. Can I start over? No, yeah, I'm gonna start over. Okay, yeah, so I'm still trying to just learn the enemy patterns. I need to look at everything. Right, so there was like a lightning thing above, and that screwed me. I got pushed into it. Got it. Okay, let's try this one more time. You're getting the hang of it a lot faster than some other people I've shown it to. I'm really very much enjoying the challenge for me right now. I feel like, yeah, there's definitely still a lot for me to get used to, more than just mastering things, like understand certain concepts and stuff. Okay, I really do like the fact that, again, you get an upgrade specific to the character you start with. Become invincible during nail, diverse, sky shot, recoil. Become invincible during resonance, hammer, lunge. These are pretty good, honestly. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I evaded most of the damage there. Explode! Why aren't you exploding? Oh shoot! I need to move here. Okay, cool. Jeez, that was tough. Why did this not explode? I guess I just have to do it one more time. I thought it would explode. Oh, there's a little. Oh, I can't destroy the the snowman. Yeah, like when I'm not stuck in a room, it's definitely much more manageable. Man, I love the visuals. Gosh, this game is beautiful. I really love this, and the music is great. I wonder what the inspiration for the music was, because I've heard a lot of these similar, like these kinds of soundtracks. There's quite a few of them like out there, but it's very nice. It's quite fitting, I would say. I mean, I know, obviously, right now I'm taking the coward's way of just, like, backtracking as much as possible so I don't take as much damage, but... I mean, it's working out for me, so... Oh, shoot! Gosh darn it. I was trying to be fancy and, like, hit from down there, but I took some damage instead. So, I don't think there's any way for me to regain health. So I should swap. I'm still... I know I've gotten all the information about it, but I still can't conceptualize when, like right now I should probably swap, right, because I'm maxed out on both of my swapping power, so I should probably swap to a version of this character that is full health. So I'm gonna, okay, well none of them are here, so I'm gonna wait until I find one, and then I'm gonna try to kill this guy. So like I'm gonna swap early, not before I die instantly, right? Pellets are replaced with a slug that fragments on impact. Nice. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm not even going to look up gameplay from people that are comfortable until I am slightly more comfortable. Yes! Okay, I think I did this correctly. Oh, gosh! What the frick is going on? Ah! Okay, I don't even know what happened there. I was just... Oh, did I swap twice in quick succession? I think I might have by mistake. That's unfortunate. I think so. Okay. Yeah, I think I just got overwhelmed and I didn't play well in that moment. I got cornered here. I'm not too sure what happened. Oh well, that was my bad. Whoo! Oh, he has a unique skin. I wanted that. Darn it! So my understanding is that the unique skins don't do anything, but I still don't really know. I will learn that myself. And these pellets feel really good. I'm probably not playing it correctly. I mean, I would imagine from playing these kind of games that, like, most people start off by just only playing one robot, obviously, because they're so familiar with it. They don't want to get too overwhelmed. But I wonder how many different robots to juggle between later on. Plus one pellet. I would imagine it's just like, yeah. Whee! Still need to swap to a better... Ah, darn it, the thing exploded behind me. I'm trying to jump! Oh, there's a hole. I didn't see, like, there was one square that I did not realize was empty. Okay, I'm not too sure why I instantly took that much damage, but that did not work out for me. Oh god, oh, that's the only thing I have left is this guy? Are you kidding me? No. Oof. Yeah, I got bullied here. I'm not too sure what. I can't swap, right? Oh, man. I am just stuck there, right? Wait, could I have done anything there? I'm trying to figure out, like, from a gameplay standpoint, was I just dead? Was there nothing I could have done here? I think I just have to try to kill him fast enough, because I think being stuck on here against this guy with my character, I think I was always dead unless I killed him fast enough. Unless I'm missing a mechanic. I don't think I'm missing any mechanic, because this is the only character that doesn't have a way to defend themselves. So I think I just died. That makes sense. Yeah, running around slowly, which makes complete sense, and I definitely am going to stick to that, because I think it's honestly a good way to actually get started, as opposed to trying to learn so much, like a bunch of different characters at once, so you can just get comfortable with the overall just vibe of the game. That makes sense to me. I'm going to do one more run, I think, and then I'll give my thoughts on the game as a whole. Anything to tell me? There's no rush. I need to leave a fair bit of downtime before reactivating you anyway. Otherwise, the locals would catch on these attacks. Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that the game is trying to push you to just like, you know, just look around. There's a lot of cool little things. Let me to be rude, but you're going to be stuck with the cognitive generalization of a Zumba unless you develop skills other than... Yeah, this is cool. I like that. Additional damage for the first 5 seconds controlling a host. Additional defense, 5%. Okay, cool. I'll take that. So there are definitely a few meta progression stuff. Okay, I'm going to do one last time. I'm going to try a different character to start off with this time. And these are, I mean, all the other ones are just so much harder to control. All right, let's do Trash Can Guy. Man, the amount of accuracy this guy takes is crazy. Deal velocity-based collision damage to enemies. Collisions also damage you. Oh god, nope, thank you. I mean, I get it. You want to use that by switching around, like you constantly want to switch them, right? After you take too much damage, you deal a lot of damage. It's kind of like a glass cannon situation, it feels like, but no thank you. Dash cooldown, acceleration. None of these seem great for getting started. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to try it. So I'm trying to ram into enemies now. Oh my gosh. Gosh, the tar is so rough. Let's swap to you. Wait. I didn't fully realize, like... Oh, there was a bullet there. I can do this as long as I want, right? No, I can't. Okay. I start to take damage for when that happens. Okay, so you have to be kind of like... Nice. Ah! Boom! Okay, I don't take that much damage from the collision, so that's cool. Internal combustion plus more flame range, less spread, more fire thrower recoil, the more heat buildup. Man, even the upgrades are really like skill heavy, which makes sense. Jeez. I mean, oh man. I just don't like the flame guys. They're just too complicated for me to get used to. So I'm just gonna grab the movement speed for these guys. Movement speed is just gonna be pretty helpful early on, I would say. You know, I thought I would survive that. I thought I had a longer invulnerability. That's fine. I didn't take too much internal damage, so I should be okay. Okay, I'm still gonna try to find more of the trash can guys because they are pretty funny. I'm surprised how the recoil thing is pretty amusing, I will say. Oh gosh, I forgot! Jesus! It's I need to get used to that. Like, yeah, these specific guys just always go in flames afterwards. Okay. Yeah, okay, the reason why, because they don't instantly go in flames. It's like they take a half a second before the flame comes up. That's why I was, yeah, I was. Okay, that was just poorly timed on my end. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm a little low on juice, but I still have a lot of internal juice. So that's good. This, like, the crazy thing about this character is that you feel very, like, squishy, but you're still supposed to charge forward into enemies to, like, deal more damage, which is just so... feels kind of like it just feels so weird because you're so squishy and so light, you know. +1 grenade throw. Yeah, let's do that. Double explosion sounds good. Okay, this is a pretty small room, so yeah, like I didn't want to charge forward. Like I would deal more damage to try to throw it, but I just didn't want to do that because it was just too risky. Okay. I don't take damage from my own grenades, right? That would be so mean. Gosh, things happen so quickly. Oh, this is a unique skin. No, I wanted it, but he was too low on health. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Also, like, these guys are so slippery. Like, oh my gosh, the acceleration is just so different. You just have to get used to it so much. The double grenade is pretty nice for, like, starting off, I will say. It's a very coward's way of doing it, but I'm pretty happy with it. What do you got? 1 second melee stun duration. Okay. 66 wider timing window for perfect projectile boost. I would imagine that's pretty useless if you're really comfortable with the game, but it's not bad for what I'm trying to do. Sure. I will say, these guys don't scare me that much in terms of being enemies. In terms of, like, actual enemies. Yeah, the movement on these guys really takes a second. Keeping track of where everybody is, using my iframes. I do like the fact that these guys have iframes. I was not expecting them to have iframes. That is quite generous, all things considered. What do you got? Drop a grenade upon taking damage or doing a charge dash. Or even more grenade throws. Let's do more grenades. Screw it. 3 grenades? That sounds pretty OP. Also, the grenade damage doesn't seem to be lowered. Oh, I thought I got stuck on the wall here. Just the impact damage is lowered, but it does feel pretty good when you hit those charged throws. I died? Really? Oh, hello. Oh, I do not like the position I'm at. I know I was close to one of these guys. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Am I just realizing something? That there is just inherent contact damage in this game without them doing an ability? Like, if I just touch a robot, I take damage? That I didn't fully conceptualize. Is that what's going on? Is that why when I'm close to enemies, I actually No? Okay, good, good, good. I thought like I was just touching an enemy and taking damage. That would have felt pretty weird for me. When sped up, yeah, you know that I know that. I'm trying not to use it too offensively. I'm so glad Spoo is actually a good upgrade now. I mean, I'd imagine Afrits can sear if they're heated, yeah? I think it's just the Afrits do a ton of damage up close, which is weird because if I remember correctly, when I was reading like their description, it said that they didn't do much damage with their melee attacks. So that's why I was kind of surprised to see how fast I was dying there, but definitely want another trash guy. I do have a lot of juice, so I could definitely swap soon to another trash guy again. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna swap. Oh gosh, there's someone over here. Ah! Okay. That was fun. So I got a lot of juice. That's pretty good. Juice is good. Oh god. Swap. Swap to you. That was not who I wanted to swap, but I just kind of panicked. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I still got some juice. We're looking fine. Okay. Exit. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, what do we got here? Trash can. More movement speed, but less acceleration. Ooh, interesting. I don't know how that feels, really. Let's do more movement speed. Oh, this is a small room. Okay. Swap. You know what? Yeah, let's just swap because I didn't feel comfortable with these guys. Like, 2 fire guys against my, no, I'm good, I'm good. Okay. So now I just have to out-heat him. It's hard for me to keep track of my heat gauge. I don't know where to visualize it very easily. Yeah, I know I have to look at the bottom right, but okay. Whew. My juice is pretty low, which is not great, but oh well. Come here. Okay, they do just walk into fire. I wasn't sure about that. That's good to know. Oh, I do. Oh shoot! I didn't realize he took damage. Darn it. I want a full health guy. Not you, though. Overheated. So I'm fine to walk through that, but I don't want to get overheated either, so. Oh, shoot! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, gosh darn it. I pressed both buttons at the same time. Ugh, I forgot that screws me up. I was trying to do, you know, not that. Okay, it's fine. Darn it, that really screwed me up, though. Let's switch to this guy. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. Darn it. Okay. I did get the kill on the swap. That feels pretty good. What do you got for me? Let's do pellet damage. Yeah, and pellet speed. That's pretty good. Okay. Doing fine. I'm gonna refill my my juice before swapping, obviously. There are a lot of trash can guys. That feels pretty good. That's a little close to... Yeah, that was a bad move. I should have swapped to a further away one, but he had full health. That was stupid. Because even if he had full health, it didn't matter because obviously I would have lost a lot of that health if I would have swapped to this guy. So okay. Okay. No trash guy guys here. I'm not even gonna try to use the... I'm not gonna try to... I'm gonna leave here. Like, I don't want to use the propeller too aggressively in certain instances like that. Especially against the fire guys. They just feel pretty rough. Okay, that I did use aggressively, but that was fine because there was no fire guys. I just don't fully understand the fire guys' AI. I don't know. Can they just... Like, because right now it feels like I don't want them to just explode on me. And knowing that there is a button to just explode using these guys, I don't want the AI to just explode on me randomly. So I'm just a little scared. Maybe they're not programmed to do that, but I personally don't know. I just don't want to risk it. So let's do more pellets on these guys. That feels pretty good. I'm a little low on my inner juice, but what are you going to do? Server maintenance. Whoa. Give me a sec, buddy. I haven't decided if I want to die today yet. Okay. Okay, I made up my mind. Answer is no. Definitely don't want to die. Not right now. Come back in a week, maybe, or we can work out an arrangement? I honestly might not mind by then. I hope you set up a trick shot or something. Come on, just consider it. Okay. Okay. Shop. Got it. So that's what I can use the shop for? You're actually not killing me? I always thought you guys were supposed to just blast everything. And I mean, spot on. I'm so glad you came around, buddy. Just want to look at schematics. That's cool. Really, so valid. Download whatever you want. No trouble at all. God, no. Okay, got it. Cool. Oh, I'm blocking the UI. That was funny. I'm blocking the UI. Nice. I can get some juice. Yeah, I figured I could. Right. Fully repair the current host. No. Restore 50% global swap juice. Cool. That's 3,000. Wait, how much health do I have? It's not showing. Oh, I definitely want to repair my guy. For 100? That's easy. Yeah, fully repair. Cool. All right, what do we got next? Random common upgrade. Oh, cool. You can just get random upgrades for these guys. That's kind of cool. Ricochet. Bullets bounce off walls. Wow. Actually, wait, that's potentially good, but I'm not sure. I like this shop system. This is a cool shop. Random common... man. I mean, can I do this a bunch of times? I don't know. Let's do common upgrade. Okay, it does get more expensive. That makes sense. Fragile. I'll figure that out later. Let's get another random upgrade from this guy. Just push the gun forward. I'll take a look at those. And let's do bullets bounce off walls, I guess. I'm not planning on... I don't think I'll be reaching the next shop, so I might as well use everything here. So I can look at my upgrades here. So, more grenade damage, more grenade AoE, plus 0.1 second grenade explosion delay with shaped charges. Reduce speed lost on pierce. I don't fully understand that, but that sounds pretty good. Okay, so these two guys are pretty good. So I'm really focused on these two, which is kind of cool. Whew, okay. Yeah, that I got this figured out by myself. Ha, look at me, I'm so good. All right. This is a trapped room, isn't it? This looks like a trapped room. Oh gosh, that's a lot of enemies. Shot. Gosh, the fire. Get out of here. Oh, I need to swap to this guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nice. Okay. Whew. Okay, I actually successfully got out of here. I hate the fire guys. The fire guys are just so spooky to me. Nice. All right, clear that room. What do you got? Grenade impact damage increased with consecutive hits. Oh, interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Because I have multiple. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Nice. Okay, cool. Moving forward. I feel like I'm getting much more the vibe of it now. Feeling a bit more comfortable. Yeah, it's funny. Like the flamethrower guys spook me massively. The muscle guys don't. It's really the fire guys that scare me the most. Like I am so scared of them in like an enclosed room because they just spread fire. They explode on death, and you just get one-shotted if you're not careful with the fire. You have to be really careful. Oh gosh, I didn't realize what was going on here. Oh my gosh, look at this cool guy. I feel bad. I didn't want to... I got panicked. I just attacked, but I realized I could have swapped into that. That would have been cool. Okay, I was wondering what the hell this was. This is... I was under it. I went on top. Got it. Hey, tree. Okay, these things I've died to plenty... Oh my gosh, it's going to be a locked room with these things. Oh no. I know I could have waited a little longer, but... Okay, using my iframes. Definitely using my iframes. Okay. We're close. More AoE damage. Yes, please. Okay. I need to change robots quickly here. Oh gosh, I forgot. I was like I was trying to do iframes. I forgot. Wrong character. Okay, you're dead. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, what do we got? Pellets are replaced with piercing flames. Nice. There's a choice here. I'm gonna go down here. Destroy jammers. You got it. Ignore everything unless they're destroyed. Got it. Okay, it's been destroyed. Okay, all right. Oh gosh. Need to swap. Unfortunately, I'm not swapping to... I did not swap into something I wanted. I'm gonna have to use some of my juice there. Can you not... I do not know this interaction. I don't feel comfortable doing this, but don't have a choice. Okay. Destroy jammers. You got it. I need a better character for this, but... Gosh darn it! No, I can't get rid of it. Wait, this is terrible to destroy jammers. Are you kidding me? I need to use one of these guys. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, this is a dead end. Oh no, this is a dead end. Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh my gosh. Okay. Somehow I'm still doing fine. I didn't realize that was a dead end. Oh gosh, you're here. Oh, I wasn't dealing damage to them because they're fire bullets, I think is what was going on. I'm definitely getting more comfortable with it. But, man, my brain still has a lot to process. Starting a room is probably the hardest because I've realized you can try to create a chain of all of them following you and then you swap to an enemy that's further away. But when you start, they all spawn in random locations, and that's probably the hardest part in a locked room like this. So you have to really prioritize who to shoot for and kill. Oh, I did not see that pellet there. That was my bad. Okay. Nice fire damage, so he heats it up. Yeah, I definitely realized that a little last second for sure. Well, it didn't matter. I still was able to heat them up fast enough. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Actually, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, I realized I could have probably done a better job at swapping, but I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to be too greedy with how it swapped. I like how now it's fire damage, so you have to heat them up instead. That's really cool. That's a really unique, really fun little twist. +1 pellet. Okay. Okay. Glad I'm finally getting a little bit the hang of it. Slightly. I feel like at any moment I can die, especially with like traps like these. This... Oh man. That's gonna be tough. A locked room with traps? Jeez, that's gonna be tough. Okay, here we go. Just push them away. Okay. Direct them further away. I was able to move them. Okay. The AI is pretty dumb with fire, it would seem, so that's good. Ah. Yeah, I like being able to use the propeller like behind you to just get away from enemies. That's something I feel pretty comfortable doing for some reason, which good for me. Come on, heat up. There we go. Okay. Move speed. Yeah, I'm definitely taking move speed. Move speed is so good. All right. Oh, the bouncing is pretty solid. You know what? I'll just kill enough people over there just by doing this. I don't care if I'm taking the coward's way out. Things will die. Things are... Oh, they're... Oh, right. Fire, guys. Okay, you're gonna heat up. You're gonna heat up. You're gonna heat up. Come on. Try me. Try me. My move speed is too grandiose. Nice. Oh gosh, should be fine. I could swap, but I would rather not. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with the moving your character using that ability. That feels pretty good to me. Okay. Yeah, that start is scary for sure. Okay, I'm trying to bait their attacks and then moving away, but took a little bit of damage by doing that. Oh shoot, I don't want to do this. There's not a single one of the characters that I want to play. No! Oh, that was so bad. I thought there would be at least one of the guys I play with. Where can I go? Where can I go? Where can I go? Okay. Oh god, that was so unfortunate. None of them were there. Oh gosh. Damn it. That's so sad. My juice. Oh gosh, I just realized it exploded now. No, gosh, I got so unlucky. I didn't realize it was exploding now. That's why I hate these things. I'm just so scared of them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I didn't realize he was exploding. Darn it. No, that's so sad. No. Oh, I was doing so well, man. Oh my gosh. This could not have been worse. Refill? Yeah, probably guess I should have. That's probably what I should do, huh? Nothing else I can do. What does that do? Alright, I need to find a host. I'm gonna lose a lot of power here. We got our first boss. What do I do here? Oh, I see what happened. I had to have him, like... I see what happened. There's a lot going on here. No, the other one! It was the other one! I was trying to go for the other one! No! Darn it. Oh, man. It was just a misclick. They were just so close to each other. Oh, gosh. No! I need to swap to this guy. Okay. There's a lot going on. Okay. I don't even know if I have enough swapping power. Probably do. Okay. Okay, I feel like for the boss, this character's probably pretty solid. Oh gosh! I didn't realize he would do that. I can't swap to anything. Okay, I need him to go over there and kill this guy. I didn't see who was doing the attack from afar. Okay, I saw that attack at least, but... Get out of here. Okay. I think it took me too long to learn a few of the boss mechanics. Yes! Okay, I did use iframes there. That felt pretty good. I am slowly getting juice back, but I don't know if it's going to be fast enough. Get out of here. No! No! Darn it! Ah! No! Oh, I was starting to get a little bit of the hang of it. No! Oh, man. I got to understand all the mechanics of the boss, and it made sense. Obviously, I mean, yeah, there was a lot to take in, but it didn't make sense to me. Which is cool. It was nice to... I didn't fully conceptualize how his wave attacks, where they would go, but it didn't feel like it was tracking my movement, so it didn't feel that punishing. Alright, so RAM, Random Access Mayhem. What a nice little surprise. This game definitely caught my attention when I saw from the list of games for this series, and what caught my attention originally, funny enough, was not the gameplay, but it was the hub that caught my attention. And I've got to say, man, the hub is cool. So, let's go step by step. First thing, audio visuals and overall vibe. Fantastic. My goodness, this game feels great. I've already said it a few times, but to me, this has a lot of influences. I might be alone on this, and there's probably better examples, but for some reason, I really have a Hyper Light Drifter vibe to this that obviously gameplay is very different, and even the overall vibe is different, but I don't know, it brought me back to that for some reason. And also, this is gonna be so weird, but it kind of gives me a little bit of a Stray vibe as well, for some reason, for that hub where it's all machines, and it's like really chill vibe around, and you can just walk around the hub with like all these little houses and vegetation, but it's surrounded by robots. Point being is, I love the overall tone this game is going for. There's a lot of details put into the visuals, even just like, you know, little pieces, little grass stuff. Like you can see, a lot of it has just been individually put into this game, and that feels great. Even the idle animations of each of the robots are really cute. The particles, these are very straightforward things, but I've got to say that I haven't had a roguelike on this series in a while where there's been so much details put into just the aesthetics that I think really do help create a very immersive world that I think really does want me to keep on playing. Now, I could imagine that even though the gameplay seemed really enjoyable, if there wasn't such a noticeable, nice overall like aesthetic vibe, I don't know if I would want to really go back to it immediately. While right now I'm quite excited to just try another run. Like, this really caught my attention. I don't know how much there is going to be to do in this hub, but right now it is definitely making things exciting to me. Going back to the shop and some random conversation with the shop guy, which I still feel like there's a lot of information that I don't have fully. Like here, for instance, the fact that I can't go over there, that there's another area I can't go, definitely gives me that Hades vibe. That funny enough, a lot of games are trying to, you know, copy Hades, and for me, I feel like this game did it better than most, even though I don't think this game is trying to go for a Hades approach. But the feeling of just having little locked areas that you just have to continue playing to get there, and that all the NPCs seem so interesting and amusing. I mean, this area is so funny. The fishing minigame, I still don't get, but I'll figure that one out. But in any case, like the fact that there is a fishing minigame, I mean, come on. Yes, it's almost a cliche, right? You gotta have a fishing minigame in one of those games, but I love it. And it seemed like a pretty intricate fishing game. I will say, out of the many fishing games I've played in my life, this definitely feels, there seemed to be one of the more complex ones, or at least some more precise ones. So I'm excited to go fishing, because I love fishing in these games. Being able to talk to certain NPCs and have this wonderful art style, I think really does help get you more immersed in the game once again. This very much is, you know, more Hades-like, and I think they did a great job. I mean, I love this art, and since there's really 4 robots that are the main focus here, it's nice to be able to see them with more detail as what you're playing. I think that's great. So yeah, overall, the aesthetics, the visuals, fantastic. The VFX also are really solid. Sound effects are great too. Honestly, there's just, like all the aesthetics and everything are really, really top notch. Music is great. It's nice that it has a like a rock band vibe to it, with a little bit of electronic aspect to it, but nothing too crazy. I would say that the music reminds me a little bit of Scourgebringer, which is, I think Scourgebringer was a little more metal, but I do feel like this music really does have its own identity, even if I can feel like there's a lot of inspiration to it. I think it works very well with the vibe, knowing that the game is very fast-paced and pretty hectic. I think that it matches quite well. All right, let's talk core gameplay. First off, the core gameplay of this game is pretty extensive. Now, when I talk about roguelikes in general, you know, I think a lot of roguelikes, action roguelikes to be specific, take 2 different approaches, right? Either they're going to try to be more focused on just the core mechanics, Scourgebringer, Have a Nice Death, you know, these games where the core is really what's important, and then the roguelike elements are not as much of a priority, versus like a game like Binding of Isaac, for instance, where Binding of Isaac, the core mechanics is super simple. Enter the Gungeon, the core mechanics are super simple. It's all about the items you find. There's really 2 different approaches, and I always think that the best games are the ones where both approaches have a good balance. There's like a solid foundation gameplay-wise, but there's still a lot to discover from the roguelike elements of it. Now, in this game, obviously the mechanical aspect, the core design, is very extensive, because you're pretty much always kind of playing through 4 different robots at a time. And I've heard you can get up to 6, but the core game is focused on these 4 robots, and you do have to kind of get used to all 4 if you really want to get comfortable with the game. Now, I've noticed that there are different, like, maybe you can just get away with just learning a few of them to start off with. You know, like, obviously you have to get comfortable with all 4 to a certain extent, because I've realized that you can't always depend on the one that you want at all times, which I think is a cool way of giving flexibility, but also kind of pushing the players to get familiar and somewhat comfortable with every single one of these robots. So the core elements in general, they're very, very extensive. There's a lot to get used to from just from the gameplay standpoint. The way the characters move, each of the robots move differently, so getting comfortable with just the overall movement of a character, usually in an action game, is very important. But here, the fact that all 4 move differently means you do have to get used to movement 4 times in quick succession. So obviously, there's a lot of that. There's also a lot of accuracy, precision in a lot of these characters' movesets, including two of them. Like, two of them really do try to, like, you have to really snipe enemies while you're dealing with a bunch of stuff. Having to swap to different robots before they die, understanding how long robots last, how much damage things do. There's just a lot to get used to in order to get comfortable with the game. Obviously, this game is very skill heavy, and that is a core identity to the game. This is a skill heavy game. Basically, for me, a game that is skill heavy means that it's going to have a much more dedicated fan base, but usually it's harder to get people to even get comfortable with your game because of how hard it is to get started. And I will say one thing that this game does better than most other skill heavy games is the fact that the introduction is very well done. It doesn't feel too overwhelming, and the hub really helps with that regard. I think like a skill heavy game, having like a beautiful hub with a bunch of like just a good vibe in a skill heavy game is like really a massive plus, because it really does push players to just continue playing thanks to the immersion and get more comfortable with all these core elements that are just going to take time to get used to. So I think that's a really good combination that you don't get to see very often. But I think it's really cool that thanks to the good design, like the design of this game, it does feel like there's a lot of ways to approach this game. I don't think that this does not seem like a game that would be crazy unbalanced. I feel like I could see potential with all the robots and a lot of different builds available, which is really solid. So to finish off on the core gameplay, it is very extensive. There's a lot to keep track of. It's hard to take a moment to really take everything in, and early on, I think a lot of players are going to be dying without really understanding why. I think by the end, I got to the point where I could probably understand roughly 80 to 90% of what was going on at all times, which I think is a really good number for me. But I don't know how much that number would take, how long it will take for a casual player to get there. That I don't know. I will say that for someone like me who plays a lot of these games, it definitely does intrigue me, and I'm very excited to try to play it for myself. In any case, yeah, very solid gameplay. When things do click, it is satisfying. Let's talk about the roguelike elements. So in this game, it seems like the roguelike elements are very limited, which is no surprise to me. Once again, if you're going to have very extensive core gameplay, odds are the roguelike elements are not going to be crazy extensive. I will say I was pleasantly surprised. I was expecting mostly just number adjustments. What I mean by that are just upgrades that just increase your attack, your the defense, blah, blah, blah. Not only did the number adjustments feel pretty unique, right? Like you have to, depending on the robot that you play, there are like they bundled a lot of number adjustments together, so it didn't feel like, oh, just more attack speed, oh, just more defense. Like it didn't feel boring even on the numbers side, because a lot of things were bundled up and they felt like pretty big upgrades. You know, a lot of games sometimes it's just like 5% attack speed. You know, like cool, awesome. I'd like to get more than that. I feel like the numbers were quite, you know, you could noticeable. But more importantly, it seemed like almost every time you would get an upgrade, which was fairly often, it feels like the game definitely gives you a lot of upgrades, which makes sense because they're for individual robots. So obviously, if you're playing with 4 robots, you probably do need a certain amount of upgrades. I don't fully understand when you get those upgrades. Like it felt like it was at the end of certain waves. I personally didn't fully get to figure that out, but it doesn't really matter. I know I will eventually. But I was surprised to see that there were a lot of really cool mechanical upgrades, you know, like things that really did change the individual robot's playstyle, you know, like I got an upgrade where I could just dash into enemies with this guy and it would deal massive damage, but also massive damage to me. That really does change the way you play. That is a nice mechanical adjustment that I didn't really expect to see that much. So there was a really nice blend of these two. I was surprised to see that there wasn't any like bigger upgrades during the run that would affect every single robot. I would have expected to have not only the ones that I found during the run currently that felt good, but also like rare or like every single end of the stage something like a massive like an upgrade for all the robots that could also change the way you play the run, but that would affect all robots. So I was surprised to not see that, whether that will be later on or not. But Not saying they needed that, but that I was expecting to see some of that myself. The roguelike elements are nice. They're pretty standard, pretty straightforward. It's just a way to reward the player for playing a little bit longer, and they seem to be pretty cool upgrades. There's more to find eventually. So there is a meta progression, which I wasn't sure if there would be, and it doesn't seem to be major, but it's cool. It's cool to have. It does make it, I think being able to get more comfortable as you play, but also naturally get stronger by the number is going to be a nice pacing, because I do feel like you don't necessarily need those roguelite elements in order to progress far enough, in order to progress too far. Like, I was able to get to the first boss without many of these upgrades. It's not fully dependent on this. It's not like Hades. Hades, you need those roguelite elements in order to progress. Overall, so the roguelike elements during the runs are cool. They're pretty minimalistic, but they do help, push particular builds with different robots, which I was surprised to see. That was really fun. The level design is fairly minimalistic, but it is really cool to see. The way that, it really was quite immersive, that seeing all the background and everything. That was cool. The locked rooms are definitely something to get used to. I think that's probably what most people are going to be struggling at first, because you're kind of surrounded by enemies, and they all do their own thing, and they all have their own movesets that can all kind of just kill you pretty instantly, so you have to react pretty quickly. But once I got the hang of it, it did feel pretty satisfying to be able to just swap to a body right before getting killed, and then shoot them from the back. That was really cool. Overall, this is a wonderful looking game that has such a beautiful charm with very unique and interesting gameplay and mechanics that I'm excited to get comfortable with. I have not played a skill-heavy roguelike on this series often, and this is a very nice change of pace for me, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing more of the hub, more of the story, getting more comfortable so I can just progress. And I feel like you're going to get a similar feeling to Souls-like, where progression here is going to be very rewarding once you get past certain levels, which I think these days more and more roguelikes tend to be easier and easier as they get more and more famous and popular. I think more and more these games are trying to be more approachable for most people. So, which I understand. It makes sense. But it's nice to have these games out there, and the fact that, again, that the game is so beautiful and has such a good vibe, I think is a perfect combination in order to get people that might originally be a little intimidated by the gameplay to stick to it, thanks to the really awesome vibe. So thanks for checking it out. Glad you enjoyed it, and I hope it continues to be fun as you progress. Absolutely, I'm definitely looking forward to continuing this game. In any case, yeah, that's about it.